Hench Herbivore. Good morning. How are we doing? Thanks for joining me. Sorry if you can hear Gemma's smoothie maker. Hopefully that'll be done in a minute. Robert Pacino in the house. Lovely Angharad and her mam and Mr. Fudge with his twitchy snitch. Adam Hawkins, vegan gaze. Sub to her. She's blinking mustard. What are you up to, vegan gaze? Are you in Norwich now then? What's the haps? Did you get your job? Tell me all the things. We've not caught up for ages. Toby Gosling just made some tempeh bacon. Tempeh bacon. Good odds activist. Check out his channel as well. He's the best lad. How are you keeping, Zactivist? Good old Richard Benham is here, as always. Humphrey Bubbles. Heard a hint of synthesized Hench Herbivore in your intro. Hench Herbivore. Yes, indeed you did. That was my good friend Tom Ferguson who made the track for me. Richard's just done his 5k run. He's a good lad. JB 001 in the hizzy. Archer Tango, Sussy. Stussy used to be a designer brand that I used to wear. But not quite Sussy. There was a T in there somewhere. Adam Hawkins in the house. I'm in Norwich in Norfolk, where mustard comes from. Coleman's mustard, which I referred to the word mustard earlier, and that's kind of tied everything in nicely, hasn't it? Litchfield. My training partner is called David Litchfield. Thought you might be interested to know that. Although I think he's got a T in there. Adam's in Reading. Gordon GK in the house. Oh, there's a lovely caterpillar. John Galt. Good morning, Hench. Have a great day. You have a great day. How do you like it? Thank you. Timo, Angel Keeper's here. Timo, I started my service in the military this week, and all the vegan food is pretty good. Wow, which nation's military are you in? Tell us more. Vegan Melthead in the house. Good old Eliza. Subscribe to her, of course. Vegan Realist. Good to see you as always. You lovely people. You always turn up. I'm late on today. It's a bit of a catastrophe last night, but we had a lovely evening. We got invited to Bannatyne's, Duncan Bannatyne, his resorts. We got invited to his spa resort in Bury St Edmunds, which is a fairly, I say nearby, it's in the next county. And we had the best time. It's the first Bannatyne's fully vegan restaurant in one of their resorts, the Woodlands. It was freaking amazing, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, really nice.
Beautiful building, amazing staff, all of which, except one, was vegan. The whole kitchen was vegan, except for the pastry chef. And, you'll see it all in my vlog, where the chef there has been there for ages, Nick, he's vegan. And, he used to have to cook, meat. And anytime his boss, good old Daryl, the GM, he's such a lovely guy, he invited us down. Anytime he ordered a bacon sandwich or whatever, Nick would serve it up with a mobile phone showing slaughter footage to his boss.
What a legend.
So his boss went vegan. All but one of the staff there are vegan.
Well, I don't know about all the staff, but
in the kitchen, sorry, I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And some of the bar staff I think were vegan as well.
Yeah, some of the bar staff. And Bannatyne's spa resorts, vegan. They have vegan spa days. Mental. What a sign of the time. So that was their launch, was last night. So we got to try the new menu out. Super good. Check out my Instagram if you want a sneak peek. But I will be putting up a vlog very soon. But anyway, sorry, I digress. I was trying to tell you why I'm late on. So we just messed up on the trains, and what did it take, a half an hour to get there?
Yeah, or an hour, was it? I can't remember.
Was it an hour?
I think it was.
maybe an hour to get there, but like well over 2 hours to get back. And I thought I was going to be home by about 10, to be honest. I didn't really look at it properly, but yeah, we were back after midnight, weren't we?
Yeah, 12:30 or something.
12:30, and then like we were a bit miffed. Oh, we had to cycle home, so that like woke us up.
Yeah.
We had to cycle home from the train station, so if I look a bit blurry-eyed, it's because my sleep's been affected. I mean, I woke up late, so I didn't lose out too much on sleep. Must have got a good 7 hours, but of course when the rhythm's thrown off, it messes you up. It's not good. I should probably be quite tired today, I would expect, but we'll see how it goes. MS in the house. Vegan Gage still on the waiting screen, or is my thing doing a fart? No comment. Adam Hawkins. We already said hello to you. JB, maybe we could influence him to get into some ambient dub. My brain's not working today. Joe Taro in the house. It's coming home. It's coming. What's name's coming home? What time's kick off? That's today, isn't it? I don't know anything about football. All I know is everyone was really peeing me off last night, like all drunk and like shouting that wherever you went. We just wanted to sleep on the train. Plura is in the house. That's a cool name. What up? Ayush is back. Good to see you all. Those Polish vegan. Vegan guys, I didn't get my job, but we do need to do something for the tubes together. Yes, please. Let's hook up soon. Finnish military. Okay. It's not whole food spot based. They have some nice stuff. Fruit, yogurt, whole grain bread, and for meals, some solid stuff. Very good. That's really nice to hear. Adam, no way. I used to gym there. Fatima Whitbread trains there. Oh, wow. I remember that name. Timo, I would not have gone to the army if they didn't have vegan food. Nice. That's great that you're catered for. That's really good. Adam, had no idea they were a fully vegan restaurant. Yeah, it happened yesterday, basically. It happened from yesterday. Delfino, did you go to raves in the 90s? I sure did. I was a very naughty boy. That's fun, though. My sugar daddy, any tips on preventing bicep pec tears? Yeah, don't work out. Just work with weights you can manage. Don't push it. I mean, push it, but push it in good form and never like speed through things or like use momentum to kick. Do you know what I mean? You just train within your limits and err on the side of going a little lighter and slower versus fast. And steroids often leads to like tendon issues because the muscle grows so quickly, but the tendons don't keep up. So, I had a biceps tear when I was younger and very silly. Joan in the house. Just a cheeky lad, I sure am. Kick-off is 8 p.m. Oh, okay. Right, and we're all caught up on the chat. Very good. I'll have a sip of water to congratulate myself. So who's excited for the football? Who watched UFC 264? Can I watch the replay anywhere? Does anyone know? And can someone help my bear out of this tree, please? He's been stuck in there for 3 days now. Plura, Finland has good vegan cheese called Oddly Good. Nice. Oh, what's going on with this bloody camera? Lisa back. So you're in Finland as well? We've got a couple of Finnish people. Adam Hawkins, Paul Andros, do you drink at all? To all intents and purposes, like, no. Like, I never say never. It's just not something I ever really think about. On the odd occasion, I would. Like, say you're going somewhere, like, and it's just full of normies, and they're all going to be, like a sort of family thing or whatever. the last one, maybe the last couple of things like that, I've had like a couple just to take the edge off, because if not, it's really horrible. Yeah, and you sort of just don't want to be there among a load of normies, and yeah, it's hard. It's just easier to connect with people if you're a little bit similarly lubricated. But I don't want to, quite honestly, and I always feel like afterwards thinking, like, oh, why did I do that? And I feel a bit naff, but obviously don't overdo it. Get well watered up. But yeah, day to day, I never think about it, and I very rarely ever go out. So yeah, it's very rare. Angel Cooper, I watched Joey Carbsong's live where he watched one of Jerry Ovsky's talks, and I was wanting to know what happened with him. Do you know? Yeah, he just burnt himself out. He just cared too much, worked too hard for too long, and just got fed up with people's apathy. And like, he's looking at all the footage and things, and yeah, he just hit it too hard. I mean, he had like, what did he do? Like something like a 2-decade like innings. He did like so many talks all over the place. He mostly wasn't really online. He mostly was in person, and yeah, I think it just drove him crackers, and he just snapped and couldn't face it anymore. And yeah, I quite get it. I quite get it. To be fair, he's probably done more than most of us will ever do. So I suppose he's earned his right to have a blinking rest. And you know how passionate he is about it all, you can be sure that he was in a bad way for that to be able to stop him. JB001, never had any passion for football. I did as a really young lad, but only as a young lad. But Glamorous over did all the associated nonsense, all the things the world could have passion for. They celebrate sport. Yeah, it's all a bit ridiculous, isn't it? And you get all these rivalries, and then you get violence, and you know, one time, you know, if you've got a red like jersey on and you're in the wrong place, and the other people have got blue jerseys, they can like stove your head in. And another time, you're all going to watch England, and then you're all stoving other people's heads in, and it's all a bit sad and unnecessary and stupid, isn't it? Himanshu, hello Paul, hope you're doing great. Love and respect from India. Thank you, my friend. Namaste. I really appreciate your kind words, and I really love India. It's one of the places I definitely will be visiting sooner or later. Vegan Gaze likes playing football but not watching. Interesting. I'm rubbish at it. Foxy Blonde in the hizzy. Morning to you. There's a nice rainbow emoji. That's brightening my day up. Vegan Gaze, domestic violence cases increase when people's teams lose. So I'm hoping wow. Stupid, isn't it? So bloody stupid. I hate people, but sometimes I really love people. Depends what sort of class of people they are, I suppose. Angel, bless him. I sometimes worry that might happen to Joey Carbstrong either when they keep watching slaughterhouse footage. Yeah, I just can't look at it. I have, and it really just does. It just ruins me, and then I'm no good to anyone, and I'm just really miserable. But yeah, some people seem to be able to take it. Matthew Carvel in the house, good to see you. So what's everyone up to today then? What is it, Sunday? Sunday, bloody Sunday. You read the papers, and then what are you going to do? Just sort of sums the whole day up. Actually, I hate to do this to you, but the song's actually about the Irish massacre. Name that show. Vegan Games, it's really easy to burn out, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. I think you need to know your psychology, and yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. Jordan, Gary may be gone, but his talks are still there for us to watch and share. Gone, but still having an effect. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, I use his speech a lot. I think that's amazing. JB's sitting at the back of a cafe drinking mint tea. Nice. Listening in. I do like a mint tea. The most antioxidant-rich tea of them all. Is it? No, the most antioxidant-rich herb is mint. Angel, I'm going to do a food shop late in the evening as it's quiet. I want to do it. I want the reduced stickers. Good for you. Don't blame you. Why pay more? Foxy Blonde, painting fence, but it's cloudy, so hoping rain won't come. Let's all cross our fingers, please, for Foxy Blonde. If we will it to stay sunny, it will. Yeah, there is some good weather in Norwich today, isn't it? So have you found... he is cute, isn't he? Have you found a gaff yet, Ellie? Caution, hey Hench, how to get into a workout? I climb 2 flights of stairs and heavy breathing. I'm not that fat, but I don't know what's wrong. You are just out of condition because you've not been doing the stuff. So just start doing the stuff. Start within your means and just slowly build it up. So, I mean, walking upstairs is brilliant. Is a brilliant exercise. Every other day, walk up and down the stairs a few times. Start with 3 or 4. Yeah, and every other day, just add in like another set or whatever. That'll be like interval training. Yeah, you're just unconditioned to doing it, and so you just have to keep doing it. Start within your means. Like, say you're doing a bench press, start with the bar, and then every week try and add like a pound or 2 if you can. And in a year's time, you're lifting like 50, 100 pounds more. It just takes time, but it is a slow process. How to get into workout? I would recommend that you do some cardio heavy stuff like 3 times a week. So maybe like stairs up and down if you want, or whatever you like. But start small and build up, and then some resistance training 3 times a week as well. Presses and pull downs and rows. If you're doing like heavy work on your legs, like I do hill sprints on my bike, I don't actually train my legs anymore with weights. I'll just stick to my hill sprints, and they're keeping my size actually. But yeah, you can do some weights with your legs as well if you want to. But if you're doing stairs and you're getting progressively harder, you might not. That might eat into your recovery too much. But yeah, start small, build up, eat well, rest well. Particularly get your sleep. 1.6 grams of protein per kilo of leanish body weight per day. If you're wanting to lose a little bit of fat, you might go up to 2 grams of protein per pound of leanish body weight per kilo. And yeah, just be in a slight deficit, so you're losing no more than 1% of your body weight each week. That will get easier. Like as you build muscle and burn fat, you'll get fitter by default. Oh, yeah, those crossed fingers there, you lovely people. Right. Anyone think of any questions or topics to chat about? What are you guys doing today? Where in the world are you? How's it going? Talk to me. I'm Terry Tibbs. Double the price. They call me Terry Tibbs. Vegan gays, you could have said your bear behind is cute. That would have been particularly funny. You're welcome, Kaushal. Zarelli in the house. Can I ask why vegans eat fake meat? Well, not all vegans eat fake meat. And Strode said it's because you crave meat. I've never craved meat in my life, so that guy's a complete imbecile. And anyone who believes a single thing that comes out of his mouth needs their brain tested, in my in my view. Vegans are against the cruelty. Then they are not against. It's not that they don't necessarily, most of us were brought up eating like animal parts, and we were sort of conditioned to like the taste of them. So it's not that people are giving up meat because they didn't like it, it's because they don't like the agony and the mental anguish and the torture that animals go through for no good reason. I honestly consider eating animals to be the most selfish thing. Like, what is more selfish than taking the lives of thousands who feel pain and fear just like we do, for like a sensation on the tongue that will last 5 minutes, but they've lost their whole life, thousands of them. Hell's wrong with people? You know, I didn't know any better, so if you don't know, you don't know, but it's pretty freaking obvious at this point. Like, all the biggest health authorities in the world say an appropriately planned vegan diet is suitable for anyone at any stage of life and can confer health benefits, which it very much can. So there's no need to eat animals. I just... It just sickens me, man. You know, if you don't know it, you don't know it, but most people are starting to know it now. So that's messed up. Foxy Blonde, I eat it because it ate meat. And see, because they're tasty. I've missed a load of things. Angel, the weather in Aberystwyth has been rubbish. I'm still waiting for summer. That sucks. That really sucks. Jotaro, I'd rather have a spicy bean burger than a fake mock meat burger. Yeah. Same. Angarad, today we were spending lots of time with Fudge and maybe pre-recording some TikToks through his account. Oh, nice. What's his account? What's his handle on TikTok? Absolute maximum. Hey man, do you consume lots of fruits? I eat tons of fruits. What do you think of fruit sugar? I think fructose in isolation is super bad for you. I think that, or other sugars as well. But yeah, fructose, like all the sugars in fruit attached to fibre with the polyphenols. Fruit is one of the very healthiest things you can eat. So to conflate refined, like processed, like isolated sugar with, you know, with like the healthiest food on the planet, it's a bit stupid, isn't it? Gemma in the house, very kindly with the $2 I may not read that out because it's not very PC, but I really appreciate your kind support, and I understand I understand where you're coming from. Corshall, Hench, are you going to watch the Euro finals? No, probably not. I wouldn't even know. We don't have a TV. I wouldn't want to go to a pub. And I don't know even where it is. Oh, I might. If it was on, wherever I was, I might be half interested to have a look. But yeah, I'm not really a fan. I don't know if I'd get into it, really. Zarelli, any ideas on Coke Zero replacement? It's the only drink that's bad in my diet. Not really. I just drink like herb teas and things. Like sugars like that, like either refined sugar or sugar substitutes, like supposedly erythritol seems to be okay for health, but again, it's processed, and if you have a moderate dose of it, it gives you diarrhea anyway. And I just don't think you can get like a sugary tasting drink. You know, there's no calories, there's healthful, there's just no such beast. And I think it's just a matter of retraining your taste buds. Just basically eat the whole plant foods, like a good amount, so you don't get hungry between meals. Then you're not tempted with like sugary, sweet tasting beverages. And of course you can have smoothies. You can have fruit smoothies there, you know, but obviously you need to account your calories into there. Korshal, isn't Dr. Gregor the best? I believe he is the best. Thank you. Adam, connection dropped. Thanks for answering my question about alcohol. You're very welcome, Adam. Joe Taro's down with the matcha tea. Yep, I drink matcha and green tea on the daily. Greg Adams, fruit fasting is the way. Clean the body, listen to John Rose. No. I think balance. I think that we need the range of whole plant foods for the best health. We don't need to like do a detox. Like our liver's doing that all the time. What we need to not do is retox. That's the truth of it. There's no science to show that like a raw diet is healthier than a whole foods plant-based cooked diet. Or I have a mixture. Do you know what I mean? Like the best thing to do to optimize your health potential is to eat the widest range of different whole plant foods, so you get the widest range of different types of fiber to feed the widest range of gut microbes. You know, these Prevotella strains. Don't keep saying raw vegan is the way. Do a juice fast. It's juice fast. You would have no fiber in your diet. Your good gut microbes would die off. It's a stupid idea. Yeah, right. Just as a warning, Greg, you say one more thing like that, I'm just going to beat you out because you're just talking nonsense. There's nothing to back that up, and it's getting on my tits. If I'm honest, it's bro science. Gemma, chicken eating far too much around the world. Word. Jambett's mentioning maple syrup. John Rose backs it up. John Rose backs up F all. Goodbye. It's no science. There is no science. If there was, you could have shown some science then, but you just chose to run on a load of crap. Oh, this guy said us right, so it must be right. Scientific much. I think I've missed something. Who have I missed? Oh, Foxy Blonde. I went deaf on one side due to food poisoning from chicken many years ago. Is that a thing? Wow. That is crazy. There's chicken in a restaurant there, just to point out, I now have zero hearing on my left side and severe tinnitus. Wow, that is crazy. I'm so sorry you had to put up with that. I've never heard of it. That is really interesting and horrible. Bless your heart. One more reason not to eat animals, eh? Bless. Yeah, that's the other thing, Greg Adams. Fruit juice, unattached to fibre. Free sugars are the number one dietary cause of Alzheimer's disease. So maybe that's why John Rose is going on and saying how healthy everything is with no evidence, because he's demented and he doesn't understand how the world works. That's good timing. Listen to John Rise. No. For one thing, he's a Nazi. So, yeah. Let's not listen to John Rise, hey? Okay. Shax made this for me. Is it possible to treat appendicitis at home? I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so, but I'm no medical expert. I'm no medical expert, but I wouldn't have thought so. Oh God. There's one bell end. Greg Adams keeps coming in as a different. He has to keep making up new names so he can keep going on about his boyfriend John Rose. So boring. If you want to change my position, show me the science. You can't, can you? There is none. So yeah, just keep coming back as different people and moaning and crying. But I'll just keep blocking you, and I'm not even going to react to you going forward. So if you want to waste your time, that just makes me laugh. You poor thing. Kaushal, favourite movie? And do you know, someone said something about my octopus teacher. I'm going to say My Octopus Teacher. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's inspirational. It's just breathtaking. It's the relationship between a man and an octopus, and it helped his depression. I think because he was like free diving in the sea, no wetsuit. I think he was doing some of that Wim Hof cold therapy at the same time, and breath work because he's holding his breath. He's not swimming. He's not using any scuba gear. So yeah, I think that's amazing. Yeah, I'm going to say My Octopus Teacher. If you've not seen it yet, watch it. Whereabouts is it available, guys? I forgot. Is it Netflix or somewhere? But that is my favourite film to date. It's a bit of a tearjerker at the end there, I won't lie. What are your guys' favourite movies? What are your favourite shows? We're looking for some new things to watch. Foxy, yes, the viral infection stopped the blood flow to my ear like a stroke. Wow. Not good as my ear didn't affect my body and physical strength. That's crazy. Bless your heart. Wow. What happened with the restaurant? I would imagine they got in a lot of trouble, no? So, really, my friend is trying a keto diet and he thought, yeah, he's an imbecile. Yeah. What people like about keto is that you lose a ton of weight right at the start. Well, what you actually lose is glycogen and the associated water. So instead of having big muscles, you suddenly have little muscles. Yeah, you lose a bit of fat as well, but you also can lose like equal amounts of like muscle mass. There was a study, I did a video on it. They looked at keto versus whole foods vegan dieting, and it was a crossover trial. So after a while, they all switched. And yeah, there's no benefit to like fat loss, but that's the only thing that they think is a benefit. But you're cutting out all the healthy food. You're eating like tons of like dead animals and fat. Like the longest lived people on record ate the majority of their calories as carbohydrate. You know, legumes, whole grains, fruits and vegetables. And the recent study on COVID progression, they looked at vegan vegetarian diet. There was 73% less chance of having moderate to severe symptoms. And then like keto diets, they had 3 times like the chances of moderate to severe symptoms. So where they're in hospital fighting for their lives. If you eat keto, you're 3 times more likely to do that if you contract COVID. No difference to the ability to like contract it, but the progression, horrible. The less whole plants you eat, the more animals you eat. You know, it's all about antioxidants, isn't it? And like plants have 64 times the antioxidants of meat. Or vegetables do specifically. No, sorry. Yeah, plants versus animal foods, is it? Yeah, plant foods on average have 64 times the antioxidants of animal foods. I just don't know why people would think that eating animals is healthy in any way. Like there's a bit of protein in there, but you get protein from the plants, which is where the animals got it, and you get, you know, you're getting the polyphenols, you know, so much more vitamins and minerals, so much more nutritionally dense. People think it's the other way around. Okay, there's like, you know, 3 or 4 things in animal products that are kind of like elevated, like, you know, heme iron and protein, but you know, you get adequate of those from plants. What you don't get is the fat, trans fats and cholesterol that kills, like, it's the biggest cause of death. Why would you do that? Crazy. Anyway, good question. And I think he's crackers. Nostalgic Vegan, Hench Herbivore, what is your favourite Bass Hunter song? I don't even know any. I don't really know who that is. I'm not very great with music. But it sounds like someone I would probably do listen to. Tell me some of the songs. Angel Cooper, my Octopus teacher is so amazing and magical. Isn't it just? Isn't it just? I might watch it again just for that feel-good factor. Harold and Kumar get the munchies. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Oh, someone with a Russian, from my perspective, looking name. Hello, Paul. How do you think many antibiotics that accumulate in animal products harm the gut microbiome? Yeah, quite severely. Yeah. The more animal products you eat, the more the levels of antibiotics in your system rises, and yeah, they do kill your good gut bugs. And also, if you're eating animal products, you're feeding the bad bacteria. So you're going to be Bacteroides dominant. You're going to have more of these pathogenic strains that cause inflammation, that create toxic breakdown products when they're putrefied. Horrible. Yeah, I wouldn't be putting that in my body. Caushall, The Mentalist, an underrated detective show. Okay, I might have to give that a look. Aled in the house. It was good to see you as well, my friend. Thank you. Terry, to what location is football going today? Very funny. Foxy Blonde, the Zac Efron series on Netflix is good. Down to Earth. Okay, I've not seen that. Zac Efron. Anyone seen Okja? Or Okja? No. Jordan, Carnage is a funny vegan mockumentary. It's hilarious, isn't it? We didn't know that we were complicit in the animal holocaust because as far as we was concerned, we were just eating our dinner. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Daniel, do you think it's okay to eat 2 avocados every day? Probably. Was that too much good fats? As I sometimes find it difficult to meet my daily caloric needs. The science is not really there. Some of the plant-based doctors say you should keep your total fats quite low, and that may be healthier. But I don't know that the science is really there. And for me, I would rather eat lower fat because, that seems to possibly be more likely that that's more optimal. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, because I'm a bigger, bodybuilder, I just struggle to get enough volume of food in. So I've upped my fats to about probably 25% of my calories from 15. It just helps me to get it in there. Yeah, I like avocados. I would have plenty of ground flax and chia, so your omega-3 is high, so you don't want your 6 too high relative to omega-3. So most days I tend to have flax, chia, occasional avocados if they're about. Sunflower seeds I like for the vitamin E, almonds for the vitamin E. And then I eat some walnuts, some pumpkin seeds, Brazil nuts. Oh, we need to get some Brazil nuts, Gemma.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't listening, sorry.
Zarelli's Fridge has sometimes he puts up in the videos about nutrition animals don't contain. Yeah, I've spoken to that several times. He puts up a list of 15 nutrients that are either non-essential, that are in the vegan diet, that don't exist, or that you can just take a simple supplement, and that many people who eat animals don't get those. And I could put up a list with tens of thousands of nutrients that meat doesn't contain. Tens of thousands. He's kind of shooting himself in the foot there. And if you look at my video of Swearingen's full day of eating I did, it's had over 100,000 views now. He was short on 9 essential nutrients. So, do you know what I mean? He's not trained in nutrition. He doesn't have the first clue. He thinks the earth's flat. He thinks you can stare at the sun and get energy. He thinks exercise is bad. He thinks water dehydrates you. He thinks that we're obligate carnivores, even though our whole physiology is herbivorous. And I just... versus I'm a nutritionist. Like, not to appeal to authority, but... And he just... If you can pin him down for a debate, you're not allowed to use science. You're not allowed to use it. I wonder why that is, because there is no science to say that eating animals is healthy and that, like, eating whole plant foods is in any way bad for you. It's just mental. I can't believe that someone is that stupid. Morpheus is back with a very generous donation. Hey, Hench, the ayahuasca resort was transformative. All is love, and love is the quintessential aspect of all things in existence. Well, that's very good. Let's give you a round of applause for going through that ordeal. Brilliant. And thank you so much for your kind support, Morpheus. I'm glad you had a good time of it. Shacks, what are some good replacements for honey? The only healthy thing really that springs to mind would be date syrup, basically whizzing dates up with water so you got the fibre in. Anything else, you know, agave, maple syrup, it's free sugars, it's not going to lead anywhere healthy. You're just likely to contract a horrible disease that's either going to incapacitate you in some way or possibly kill you. It's not worth it. A Brit in Bangkok, have you seen the film Parasite? It's Korean, but don't be put off. Amazing. No, I haven't. I'll give that some thought then. Good to know. No, You're Gone, Angel in the Night, Bottom Anna. They don't ring a bell, I'm afraid, but I probably have heard of them. Kaushal, what water is that? Coconut. No, it's just filtered water. I used to drink a lot of coconut water, but I don't think I'm going to really drink it going forwards, because again, it's free sugars. Although it's fairly light, they're in there. Murray, do you have any thoughts on plastics in seafood and impacts on people who eat them? Yeah, it's xenoestrogen, so has like estrogenic effects. Yeah, that is a thing. And I think your average fish eater is meant to swallow about 11,000 microplastics a year or something. I mean, they're only small, but I'd rather not eat plastic, really. Give peace a chance. Oh, hang on. Why have I missed some things out? Where was we? Sorry, all the bright places. I am a vegetarian and my boyfriend is vegan, some friends as well. What is your advice for going vegan when you struggled with eating disorders in the past? I'm not the right person to ask, in all honesty. I mean, that's very specialist. So I think it requires someone who specialises in this. And of course, there's a huge mental aspect. But, you know, some people with eating disorders use the diet as an excuse for, like, you know, eating poorly because they want to. And so one thing I'll say is make sure you get enough calories, like track your calories and make sure you're getting them. You know, that's so important. And if you're eating healthfully, it can be a bit more difficult. So, you know, eat well of nuts and seeds, but, you know, dried fruits, tropical fruits, legumes, whole grains. But really, you know, you have to get your head right, don't you? And it's your mindset going in that's the thing. So, yeah, I don't profess to be an expert, really, and I would invite people to work with a professional. Yeah, make sure you get enough calories is number one. Give peace a chance. Coronavirus is an acronym for carnivorous. I think that's right. Yeah, I saw that when that first of all came about. It looks right, doesn't it? C-O-O-R. Yeah, there's two R's. A-V. Yeah. We should make more of a fuss of that. Give peace a chance. Sturridge eats enough fruit off camera for his mates to call him vegan. I wondered why he was still alive. Joe Turay, most commercial dates removes fibre. Make your own. Yeah. I sort of forgot that you can get commercially available stuff. Foxy Blonde, I want you to stop that right now. I like you, and I want you to be around for a long time. I don't want you getting Alzheimer's. But possibly, if you're just having a little bit, you might be fine. What do I know? I probably just worry too much. Jotaro bought up 12 kilos of organic dates for 20 quid. That's crazy. Shaloko, why do you look so pale and aged? It's because you pay for others to murder animals unnecessarily so you can eat their dead bodies in a sandwich, and you kind of have to make it seem like that. If not, you realise that you're a bad person. Alid, are loose fibres bad without the fibre it belongs to? Free sugars, are you trying to say? So it doesn't matter how much fibre I have. It's not the fibre it belongs to. I'm a bit confused what you're saying there. But, you don't want more sugar than there is fibre for it. So if you're eating fibre-rich foods, thinking, I've got loads of fibre, I'll bung in a load of table sugar. That's not going to do it. And then with smoothies, it's to do with the thickness of the smoothie, how long it takes it to leave your gut. That's some words. Shack's been vegan for a few months now after being vegetarian. I've seen so much benefit, so I'm still slightly addicted to sugar. Cut that out. Do you mean refined sugar? Just eat some really sweet fruits. Get some mangoes, dates, dried figs, raisins, bananas, all them tropical fruits when they're ripe, which is a bit of a job in the UK. That's Ra. My birthday is tomorrow. Wish me a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ra. Let's put some emojis in the chat, please, guys. Presents, party streamers, balloons, party blowers. What else is there? Cakes and that. You know what to do. Go, go, go. Happy birthday, Ra. Murray C. How long is your cat going on a vegan diet? 7 years, 8 years. She loves it. She absolutely loves it. That's okay, Foxy Blonde, but I have got my eyes on you. Oh, you're right, Aled. I knew what you were trying to say. A Brit in Bangkok, what's the best and worst thing about Norwich? What a great question. I've never really thought about that. Best thing, just the vegan community. The vegan community. The place is really nice. It's so historical. So there's a lot of great buildings, and there's a Roman road, and it's very picturesque. But I've got to say, the vegan community, it's the most vegan city in the UK. That's the best thing. The worst thing, the only thing I don't like is that it's the ass end of nowhere. It's kind of surrounded by fields and then the coast. Then you're out at sea. So it's not much of a hub. It's a bit of it's just the ass end of nowhere. So that it's hard. We're looking to be moving to Norwich, to London in the future, and it's just a hub, isn't it? Like, it's just connected to everywhere. Like, so many airports and things. It's just more happening, more vibrant. But then, I'll probably find that a little bit oppressive relative to how simple and calm it is in Norwich, and slower pace. Like, the people seem nice, whereas in London it's hustle bustle. Like, no one's got 5 seconds for you. But we'll be connecting with loads of lovely vegans and stuff in London, so I'm sure we'll still have a whale of a time. Anyway, that was a great question. Tell us about Bangkok. What's the best and worst things about Bangkok? Alid, I have lots of maple syrup with oats. How can I make them sweeter? I love sweet breakfast. Chopped dates. Chopped dates. Shacks, they need to stop making those vegan biscuits if they want me to stop those things are like drugs. Caushal, Hench, make sure you give your cat seaweed for taurine. I use a complete vegan cat food, which has already got all the good stuff in there. If you are going to feed your cat vegan, make sure it is complete, guys. So it's got the taurine, DHA, arachidonic acid. That's sourced from seaweed as well, actually. I thought that was just from like animal products like chicken and eggs. Caushal, you're moving to London. Isn't London crazy expensive? Yes, it is. It's going to be like just like double, for the house and that. It'd be like double what we're paying here. Daniel, are you going to vegan camp out this year? Yes. Who's coming to the camp out? Make sure. I'm just going to put a little link on the page for you. Hang on. So I've started a new Facebook community for everyone. Hench Herbivore community. Copy. I'll put this in the chat. So what I was thinking, guys, is at the camp out, either one or both days, we'll arrange a time and place, and we'll all meet up and have a little group photo and just hang out if you want to. So yeah, please follow that page, and yeah, we'll make a date. That'll be really nice to meet everyone. Matthew Carvel, Paul, have you tried Mudo, where you can find your genetics and diet deficiencies so much? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Let's have a little look-see. Oh, like a DNA test. Personalised workout and diet plans. I've got no clue, so I wouldn't like to comment on that one. Henzu, any suggestions for vegan cat food brand? We have always used Benevo, which our cats always really loved. They preferred it over like their standard food. Benevo, but there's other ones. Amy, Veggie Pet. Just make sure it's complete. Aled, why are you moving? We're starting a new business with some other lovely people. And it's just going to be mad opportunities, but we need to be where it's happening, basically. So yeah, that's that. And the camp out is in Newark, Nottinghamshire, Newark Showground. Caushal, try to get a house with a small garden. You can grow fruits and veggies you can't buy. I just wouldn't have time to tend to them. I'd love to. I would really love to grow some things. I bet that would be amazing. Eliza is going to the camp out. Really excited to meet you. I hope you're a hugger, because I've got a big hug with your name on it. Should you want it, you might not want it. I am quite smelly, but that'd be really great to meet you, Eliza. And Angrad's coming as well, I know. Oh, and Zarelli lives in Nottingham. Why don't you come along? It would be good to meet you, brother. Angarad is saying 40 days until camp out. 40 days, that's not long, is it? It's coming up, and it's all been green lighted. I hope nothing stupid happens, like some sort of new mad variant that kills half the planet, so that it gets stopped. Yeah, I'm so excited. Who's coming? Who's been before? Who hasn't been? A Brit in Bangkok. Norwich sounds great. I'm from Peterborough, by the way, but never been. Yeah, Peterborough's pretty close. We've been to Peterborough a couple of times. Quite liked it. There's a lovely park there. Best thing about Bangkok is the variety of stuff to do. Restaurants, shops, sports. Worst thing is definitely pollution and traffic. Yeah, I bet. What's it's like the, what do you call it? Cost of living, is it relatively good there? I'm imagining it is for some reason. Well, I guess it probably depends where you are, doesn't it? Like, I guess Bangkok can probably be expensive, I would have thought. I don't know. Let me know. Stains in the house. Oh, and Anchorad, we love really big hug spring for you both every day. Oh, you little sweetie. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right. I think I'm going to chip off and do some other things. So I was so late up. I've done none of my morning routine. I need to get a bike ride in, and we've got to do some stuff for the new course. So I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks, moderators, for keeping us troll free. Thanks for the soup chat, keeping the beans on my toast, etc. Don't forget our cookbooks, still half price, link below. And what day is it? Sunday. I may come on. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning, about 8 or 9 a.m. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning. We're definitely on tomorrow night, 6 p.m. So set reminders. And if you're new, we'd love you to become part of this wonderful community. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button, clicking the bell icon so you're notified of new videos. I'll see you later, guys. You have a fantastic day. I love you all very, very much. Bye for now.